Hey there, restaurant recipe lovers. Welcome back to The Daily Dish, a Copycat.com podcast where I help you recreate your favorite restaurant dishes right in your own kitchen. I'm Stephanie Manley, and I've been recreating your favorite recipes since 1995. I want to start off by sending a massive thank you to everyone who's been cooking along with us. Seeing your recipe photos on Instagram and Facebook absolutely do make my day. Your comments about how these recipes have become family favorites warm my heart more than a fresh bowl of soup on a chilly day. Don't forget that the full written recipe for today's dish is waiting for you on copycat.com, and there's also a convenient link right in the show notes of this podcast. That way you can easily access all the measurements, photos, and step-by-step instructions whenever you get ready to start cooking. Today we are tackling a recipe that so many of you have requested. It's Chick-fil-A's Chicken Tortilla Soup. This soup is only available seasonally, so right about now, it is probably off the menu. So just thought I would bring this one about because this soup is delicious. You should enjoy it all year long. This hearty soup is flavorful and it has developed quite the following. There's just one problem. Again, it's only available seasonally. Well, not anymore. With this copycat recipe, you can enjoy this beloved comfort food any time of year, regardless of what's on the restaurant's menu. What makes this soup special is how it perfectly balances a creamy texture with zesty seasoning. And the best part, is surprisingly easy to make at home, taking just about 15 minutes from start to finish. Let me tell you why this recipe works so well. Unlike some copycat recipes that rely on heavy cream or prepackaged taco seasoning, our version captures that signature Chick-fil-A taste through a clever technique. We puree some of the cannellini beans to create that distinctive creamy base while leaving others whole for the texture. It's the restaurant trick that gives you a velvety mouthfeel without adding extra fat. For our budget-conscious cooks, this recipe is a winner because it makes most of affordable pantry staples like canned beans, corn, and tomatoes. Plus, you can often find rotisserie chicken on sale, making this an economical meal that feeds 6 to 8 people. Talk about stretching your dollar. Now let's talk about the ingredients. You're going to need olive oil, white onion, garlic, cumin, oregano, salt, black pepper, cannellini beans, diced tomatoes, canned green chilies, and cream-style corn, whole kernel corn, black beans, and a rotisserie chicken. The equipment is simple too, just a large pot or a Dutch oven and a blender or food processor. That's it. And then just your random other basic tools. The process is straightforward. You're going to start by sauteing the onions until they're translucent. Then you'll add in your garlic. While that's happening, you'll need to puree 2 cans of cannellini beans with your seasonings. This bean puree is our secret weapon for that signature creamy texture without adding cream. Next, you'll combine bean puree with your sauteed vegetables. Then add in the tomatoes, the chilies, both types of corn, and your remaining beans. Let it all simmer for about 30 minutes. The final touch is adding shredded rotisserie chicken and simmering for just 5 more minutes before serving. Now let's talk customization because I know that's important to many of you. This recipe is naturally gluten-free, but always double check your canned ingredients. For vegetarians, you can easily swap the chicken for an extra can of black beans or some tofu. If you're watching sodium, opt for no salt added canned goods and reduce the amount of added salt. One of my favorite things about this recipe is how flexible it is with the toppings. Traditional tortilla strips are a must, but don't stop there. Try adding a squeeze of lime, diced avocado, shredded cheese, sour cream, fresh cilantro, or even some sliced jalapenos for extra heat. Here's a tip that many restaurant chefs swear by. Make the soup a day ahead if you can. The flavors develop beautifully overnight. Sometimes it is even more delicious the next day. Just be aware that the soup thickens considerably as it cools, so you may need to add some additional broth when reheating. For those of you who meal prep, this soup freezes beautifully. Portion into containers and freeze for up to 2 months. It's perfect for those busy nights when you need dinner in a hurry. A couple of troubleshooting tips before I wrap up. If your soup is too thin, simmer it uncovered for additional 10 to 15 minutes. The water will evaporate out, leaving you with a thicker soup. If your soup is too thick, just add a little bit of chicken broth or water until you reach your desired consistency. And if you find the flavor isn't bold enough, a teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder or a splash of hot sauce works wonders. So that's our Chick-fil-A tortilla soup copycat recipe. Remember, you can find the complete recipe on copycat.com or just click the link in the show notes. I'd love to see your versions of the soup, so please tag us in your photos. Until next time, this is Stephanie Manley from Copycat.com, helping you bring the restaurant experience at home. Why go out when you can make it at home?